Caitlin Clark is going to be the best player in the W by the end of the 2025 season. I'm saying it right here, and I'm saying it right now. She will be the best player in the W by the end of the season. Stephanie White is not taking a second away from getting in the lab and helping Caitlin Clark develop her game even more. Experience is the best teacher.
Caitlin Clark is poised to become the best player in the WNBA by the end of the 2025 season. And I'm saying it right here and right now. By the end of this season, she will be the best. Caitlin Clark has once again silenced her critics. Fresh footage shows the Indiana Fever star pushing herself through intense training sessions, proving that her historic rookie season was just the beginning. Clark has been hitting the gym almost every day, practicing new moves, and head coach Stephanie White made one thing crystal clear. She's hungrier than ever and ready to dominate the WNBA like never before. But it's not just about improving her physical game.
I know that you work really hard in the offseason. You said yesterday you're always trying to get better. What's the thing that you're working on in this offseason?
I think, honestly, besides the actual basketball skill part of it, I think getting stronger, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm in the weight room a lot, just building that strength. Obviously, it was hard going right from the college season to the professional season. You don't get to spend a lot of time in the weight room, so that's what I've tried to focus on the most here. And then obviously, a lot of things on the court. I'm always wanting to get better, and that's kind of what drives me, and I love it. I love getting to do it, and I feel very fortunate that it's my job.
In a recent interview with People magazine, Clark shared how her mental strength has fueled her incredible rise, from childhood challenges to becoming a record-breaking force in the WNBA. Her journey is one of relentless determination, and now she's preparing to take her game to a whole new level. This is Caitlin Clark like you've never seen her before. Picture this. Clark, fresh off a record-breaking rookie campaign, walks into the gym under the watchful eye of Stephanie White. The atmosphere is electric, and her jaw-dropping accomplishments from last season flash through our minds, leading the WNBA in assists, shattering the three-point record, and setting 62 new league records.
Caitlin Clark isn't just refining her game, she's revolutionizing it. She's been laser-focused on perfecting her shooting mechanics, ensuring that her added strength translates into even better balance and shot stability. A player who already shot 42% from the field last season was dangerous enough. But a Clark with improved accuracy? That's a nightmare for defenders every...
But something is noticeably different. Is this the same Clark we saw last season? Clark's off-season. Training has been laser-focused and strategic. She's dedicated herself to building strength, refining her shooting accuracy, and developing a deadly mid-range game, a formula designed for complete domination. I've been focusing on getting stronger this off-season, Clark explained. I'm in the weight room a lot, building strength and preparing for the physicality of the WNBA. After transitioning from college, I didn't have a lot of time to focus on that, but now it's a priority. The added muscle isn't just for show.
What kind of impact do they have on your work ethic?
Yeah, my dad played sports in college. My mom played in high school, didn't play in college. Had a bunch of cousins that played in college sports, high school sports, whatever it was. So that's why I looked up to. I was one of the younger cousins, a big Italian family. So that's kind of just what you did. You followed each other around. You're each other's best friends. So I think that's where it comes from. Like I always had to find a way to kind of hold my own, whether it was older cousins, whether it was the boys I was playing with, whether I was playing up with the girls, whatever it was. So
strength and conditioning experts say this newfound power will help Clark finish through contact more effectively and absorb the physicality of the WNBA like a seasoned pro. Now imagine a version of Clark who not only drains deep threes with ease but can also power through defenders, absorb contact, and finish at the rim without losing her rhythm. That's a scary prospect for the league. Clark's shooting mechanics are also sharper. Already a dangerous player with a 42% shooting percentage, she's now focused on even better accuracy, and that's a nightmare for defenders. And then there's her mid-range game.
I've dreamed of this moment since I was in second grade, and it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but just a belief in myself, and my parents always instilled confidence. I think that's what kind of drove me, and I failed a lot because people were older or people were better, and I couldn't stand that. And I think that's kind of what gave me that that competitive passion and that fire.
I love playing basketball since I was a young girl, and that's not going to change. The biggest thing is just be myself and have fun. And if I do that, I think the rest is going to take care of it.
Known for her deep shooting range and fearless drives, Clark is now adding a consistent, smooth mid-range jumper to her arsenal. This development makes her the ultimate triple threat. Deadly from beyond the arc, nearly unstoppable in the paint, and now automatic from mid-range. Head coach Stephanie White recognizes Clark's potential and isn't shy about it. She's a high IQ player who's adjusted seamlessly to the pro game. But for me, it's not just about physical skills. It's about pushing her to evolve as a leader and elevate the team's performance.
Our job then as coaches to continue to put them in positions to succeed, and our job as a franchise to put the pieces around them that will fill some of the gaps and fill some of the holes. And ultimately, our goal is to win championships and to hang back.
White said. As Clark continues to refine her game, she's becoming not only a dominant player but a leader for the team. Her off-season training is relentless, focusing on everything from floaters to powering through contact to perfecting her step-back jumper. Each drill, every rep, is a glimpse into the mind of a player who refuses to settle. But Clark's transformation isn't just physical. She's reconstructing her entire approach to the game, and mentally, things are getting even more fascinating. Clark's journey started when she was young, playing against boys in her neighborhood because the girls' leagues were limited. This wasn't about proving anything. It was just the best way to play and improve. Those early experiences shaped her into a mentally unshakable competitor. Even when people doubted her or tried to hold her back, Clark turned it into motivation. Her unbreakable confidence was built at home by parents who never imposed limits on her based on gender. They encouraged her to compete, fail, and grow on her own terms, fostering a fearless mindset that carried her all the way to the WNBA. In a recent People magazine interview, Clark shared how failure has always fueled her. "When I failed, I was confident in myself. I think that's what really drove me," she said. "I failed a lot because people were older or better, but I couldn't stand that, and that gave me that competitive fire." Clark is bringing that same battle-tested mentality to the WNBA. Will she maintain that fire at the highest level? Everything points to yes. She's spent her entire life proving people wrong, and she's not stopping now. "I've loved playing basketball since I was young, and that's not going to change. The biggest thing is to just be myself and have fun. If I do that, the rest will fall into place." But it's not just about individual success. Clark is passing that mentality down to the next generation. Her advice for young athletes? Just be confident in yourself. Simple, but coming from Clark, it carries serious weight. And then, there's the impact of Coach Stephanie White. White has made it clear that she's here to maximize Clark's talents and push the Fever to their full potential. White isn't just here to coach, she's here to win. Her philosophy is all about playing fast, giving players freedom, and allowing stars like Clark to shine. "We want our players to make plays, not just run plays," White explained. "We want them to have the space to operate, and we'll give them freedom to read and react." Despite skeptics, White is confident in balancing Clark's growth with the development of the entire team. Her track record, including leading teams to the finals and transforming contenders into title threats, suggests she's more than capable of doing so. So, how does Clark fit into the Fever's current core? Things are looking even more exciting. Kelsey Mitchell, a two-time All-Star with one of the quickest releases in the game, is a perfect match for Clark's playmaking ability. Aaliyah Boston, the dominant force in the paint, provides Clark with an ideal inside target, and Lexi Hull brings defensive versatility, making the Fever's roster even more well-rounded. With all the pieces falling into place, Clark's pinpoint passing will create endless scoring opportunities for Mitchell, and her ability to collapse defenses will make life easier for Boston. With her new strength and improved mid-range jumper, Clark will be even harder to defend, opening up more space for everyone around her. The Fever have also added veterans like Natasha Howard and Dewana Bonner to the roster. Their versatility, defense, and championship experience will be crucial in taking the team to the next level. These players are hungry to grow and improve, and with the right mindset, they can achieve great things. The basketball world is taking notice, and analysts are starting to whisper about the Fever's potential to become a true powerhouse. This isn't just preseason hype, it's the foundation of something special. With Clark leading the charge and White orchestrating the system, Indiana is preparing to chase the WNBA's elite. Experts are predicting Clark could average 23 points and 10 assists per game next season, numbers that could place her in MVP contention. But Clark isn't just here to be a second-year player. She's a generational talent ready to dominate the highest level. As the season draws closer, excitement is building. Will Clark take another leap? Will the Fever's core mesh with their new additions to create something unstoppable? One thing is certain, Caitlin Clark isn't just here to play, she's here to take over. And we're all about to witness history unfold, one game at a time.